Coin Op.
Hey there, YouTube coin community. It's Dustin with Coin Op, and today we're going to finish up my Lincoln Shield Cent series that I've been doing, and we're going to take a look at 6 more Lincoln Shield Cent double dies that you should be looking for. So let's dive right on in. Okay, we are going to start this off by taking a look at the 2011 Lincoln Shield Cent that is listed as WDDO-002. Now, this double die is listed as a best of variety. Now, this one does show very strong extra thickness on the digits of the date. It will also show on Liberty with notches in the lower right corner of the digits and letters. And then strong extra thickness will also show on In God We Trust with notches on some of those letters. So let's take a look at this one. This is a beautiful double die. This is a nice strong one. When you do come across one of these, you will notice it. So let's take a look at the 2011 right off the bat. If you take a look, you can see the notching right there. Here's the left of it. You can see how this is definitely much thicker and heavier than it should be. You can even see notching on the 2. Almost looks like it's about to have some line separation. Very strong, very beautiful Shield Cent double die. Taking a look at Liberty, you can see where the arrows are pointing to all of the notches. Right on the top and the bottoms, the edges of the letters. Very, very beautiful double die. Taking a look at In God We Trust, if you're looking at God, you can see it's much thicker. It's very heavy. Very heavy. There's Trust. Very heavy. So this is a beautiful double die. Now, if you do happen to come across one of these gorgeous 2011 WDDO-002 double dies, in circulated conditions, they're going to fetch a few bucks, maybe $5-10. In uncirculated condition, you should be able to fetch in lower grades in uncirculated $10 to $20, and really high nice grades should go up into the hundreds. It all depends. It just depends. There are not too many of these that I have found that have sold, so there's not too many values that I can give you. Okay, we are now going to take a look at a 2011 Lincoln Shield Cent that is listed as WDDO-009. Now, this is another best of variety. This is another very strong, beautiful double die for the 2011 Lincoln Shield Cent series. Now, with this one, when you're taking a look at it, very strong extra thickness shows on the digits of the date and also on Liberty, with notches in the lower left corners of the digits and letters. So let's take a look. If you're taking a look at this one right here, you can see definitely on the date, the 2 is definitely, I mean, just looking down at the curve where it comes down to the base from the top, this is about twice as thick as it should be. You can also see it on the 0. The 1s are definitely much heavier than they should be. You can almost see notches down here on the bottom. We're taking a look at Liberty. Definitely see how heavy it is. If you look at the right side of the Y, it is almost twice as thick as the left side, and you can even see a little notch up on the top of the left side. Now, a good die marker for this one is there is a nice die chip right here. It's a great die marker to look for. You would have come across the end of one of these. So if you do happen to come across, again, one of these beautiful 2011 double die of verses, this one is listed as WDDO-009. This is a best of variety. If you were to come across one of these in circulated conditions, you're only looking at a few bucks, maybe upwards of $10. In uncirculated condition, they should start out at around $10 and go up to $100, maybe more. It all depends on how high a grade it is and how desirable it is at the time. Okay, we are taking a look at a 2013 WDDR-001 Lincoln Shield Cent. This is a double die reverse. Now on this one, strong extra thickness shows on the lower letters in Of America and the designer's initials LB and JFM. Now, distortion shows on the incuse letters of EPU. And when you're looking at this one, taking a look at the of, you can see how thick it is. I like to look down at the base of the letters and over on the serifs. I mean, everything is just super fat. I mean, the zero is twice as thick as it should be. Looking at America, same thing. If you look down at the base of the letters, you're going to see how thick they are. They're just very thick, especially in the word America. It just stands out to me. If you look at the C right here, here's the C in this double die reverse as compared to a normal one. That's what a normal one looks like. Here's what this one looks like. So that's a good comparison for you. If you're looking at the designer's initials, LB, obviously much thicker than it should be, and it really stands out on the JFM. It's much, much heavier. It's got this nice slant to it. Here's the standard initials. This is what it should look like. And this is what this one looks like. This is a very strong, beautiful double die reverse. And there's not too many double die reverses for the Lincoln Shield Scent series that are really super strong. So this is one that you absolutely need to look for. So if you do come across one of these beautiful 2013 WDDR-001 circulated conditions, they're only going to fetch a couple bucks, maybe upwards of $5, $10. Uncirculated, they should start out at around 10 bucks. And go all the way up into the hundreds. It all depends on how nice a high-grade example you have. Moving on to the 2014 Lincoln Shield Scent. That one is listed as WDDO-010. Now, this one is a very strong, very beautiful double die. This one, to me, is a very easy one to spot. Now, this one's strong extra thickness does show on Liberty and slightly on the date. Strong notches show on the lower left of the letters in Liberty, as well on the top left of the T in Liberty. Now, as I was saying, this one's very easy for me to spot. When you're looking at this one, there is obvious strong notches, strong separation coming in here. This is a strong double die for the Lincoln Shield Scents. It's a very beautiful one. I love seeing this one. You can definitely see it all the way through. You can see notches right at the bottom of all the letters in Liberty. You can see it up here on the T. It looks like you get a little bit of separation right in there. It's a very strong, beautiful double die. Now, when you're looking at the date, though, nowhere near as strong. So this one more will affect the left side of the coin as opposed to the right side. But still, it is a little bit thicker. You can see just a little bit thicker than it should be. But it's much easier to spot looking at Liberty on this one. If you do happen to come across this beautiful double die obverse listed as WDDO-010, this is the 2014 Lincoln Shield Scent. If you do happen to come across this beautiful double die in circulated conditions, they're only going to fetch a few bucks, maybe upwards of $10. Uncirculated, they should start out at around $10 and go all the way up into the hundreds. All depends on how high a grade your example is. Okay, we're moving on now to the 2018 D. This is a Denvermint 2018 Denvermint double die obverse. This one's listed as WDDO-001. Now, with all of the Lincoln Shield Scents that I've done now, this is the third video on them, I have not even begun to mention any of the Denvermints, and the reason is the Denvermint does not produce anywhere near the amount of Lincoln Scents that the Philadelphia Mint produces. So your chance for double dies and errors are much, much lower with the Denvermint coins, well, the modern Denvermint coins with the Lincoln Scents. So there are a few, there's just not any of them that are super impressive. So I'm going to show you two, and anybody who knows me knows that I absolutely love the doubled ear variety double dies. So I'm going to show you some doubled ears. So with the 2018 D double die verse listed as WDDO-001, doubling on this one shows on the left side of the lower earlobe. So if you're taking a look at this one, here's the ear. This is a nice close-up. Here's the ear. You can see there's a nice extra earlobe sticking right on out. So not too hard to spot. If you've got your jeweler's loop out or your USB microscope and you come across this one, you should be able to easily spot that. Now, if you do happen to come across this doubled ear, this 2018D WDDO-001, if you do happen to come across one of these, circulated examples are only going to fetch a few bucks, maybe upwards of $5 to $10 max. Uncirculated, you're probably looking at around $10, upwards of $100, $200 for a really nice high-grade example. Okay, for the last one, we are going to take a look at a 2019D double-die adverse. This is yet another doubled ear variety, and this is again another Denver Mint double die. And as I stated before, there's just not that many double dies for the Denver Mints with the Lincoln Shield Scent series, and the reason is they just didn't produce as anywhere near the amount of Lincoln scents as the Philadelphia Mint did. So there's only a few, and there's only a couple out of those few that are worth looking for. The one I showed you before and this one, I feel, to me, is worth looking for, mainly because they're doubled ear varieties, and I absolutely love these. So again, doubling shows on the left side of the lower earlobe. So if you're taking a look at this 2019D, this 2019 Denver Mint, here's his ear, and then right along the left side of his earlobe, got a nice extra ear. Now, if you do find one of these, again, circulated examples are only going to fetch a couple bucks, maybe $5-10 max. Uncirculated examples, you're looking at around $10 up to $100, $150, maybe a little bit more. It all depends on how high grade of an example you have. Well, there you go, everyone. There is 6 beautiful Lincoln Shield Scent double dies that you should be looking for. Now, there is a coin show coming up, so let's take a look at that real quick. Hey there, YouTube coin community. The time for coin shows is upon us, so you're going to want to start booking now. Now, if you'd like to meet Coin Op, Robert Lawson, Florida Lena Lawson, and myself, Dustin Morgan, then you're going to want to head on out to the 37th Annual Greater Numismatic Exposition. Now, it is open to the general public July 17th and 18th. However, they do have early bird badges for $40, which also will get you in on the 16th during the dealer setup that starts at 3 p.m. So that'll get you in for 3 days, the 16th, the 17th, and the 18th. Now, there will be over 100 dealers attending the show. There are plenty of hotels and motels that are close by in the area. Now, for dealers, the show does have 24-hour armed security, and dealer tables, they start out at $295. Now, the shows do sell out real early, so if you're a dealer, you're going to want to book your table real fast. The sooner the better. Now, for bookings, contact Paul Haggett. We will leave his contact information down below. He's the chairman. We will leave that down below. It is also on the flyer. Now, as I had already stated, it is open to the general public July 17th and 18th. Now, there is free parking and free admission on those days. Now, it is very easy to get to. It's right off of the I-75 at the Sharonville Convention Center. So come on out, enjoy the coins, meet Coin Op, and have a lot of fun. We'll see you there. Well, everyone, there you go. Definitely hope you enjoyed that video. Make sure you hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what series you would like me to do next. Pick a denomination, pick a series, let me know. I would love to do more of these videos, and I've got the time to do them. So let me know down in the comments. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, click on that subscribe button, and while you are at it, click on the notification bell. That way you get notified when we upload a new video immediately. Well, everyone, until next time, have fun.